Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beck. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
This looks promising. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out wide, not the most accurate pass. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Over to the right flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Strong running down that left flank. Bit too much weight on the pass. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Selangor are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Halim. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he finish? Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Selangor are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Kelantan are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Selangor are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That is lovely. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Selangor leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Selangor currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Halim. Selangor are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Passes short and sharp. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Now he's off and running. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Played out towards the right wing, and the return pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Great chance! But he's left disappointed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's been cut out, well played. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they're quick to get it back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's made its way to him.
Galantan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, there's the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. Struck first time. Tries a shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Selangor clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. And he is charged for a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And they win it back again. Very much into the last knockings. No, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. That has ended up in no man's land. And he can thump it away. Line. Here's a chance!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee brings it to a close. Selangor have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. That was mighty close. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's the chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! Missed by a fraction. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Played it again. Off the post. Deftly away. Oh, can he get onto this? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Opts for safety. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Imigresen are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he gets rid in a hurry. Strokes it back. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Line. Halim. Line. Knocks it back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Imigresen have reclaimed it. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Line. Space for him to turn and look. That's very neat. Quick look, then plays it in. That's put paid to the danger. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pinches it off him. Halim. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Selangor clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's a promising position. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Halim. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And they can counter here, and he plays one through. He is through here! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Wriggles his way through. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Frustratingly close. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Selangor are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Halim. Oh, they can break here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is. Tries a shot!
Selangor really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Selangor have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Imigresen look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Crosses it in here.
Well played and well cleared.
Deftly away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's that. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he...